Hello there. Happy Sunday. This is Dr. Elsie Koh. How are you dealing with crucial conversations? I know a lot of people don't even want to deal with difficult conversations, heated debates, negotiating when the stakes are high, opinions are different, and emotions can run very wild. So, in order to make it productive, we can either go into silence and avoid the situation where nothing gets done. We can go into violence where we're basically knocking our heads against each other. And again, nothing really gets productive out of that. Or we can find the middle ground where we're able to find peace and productivity through ease with effective communication skills. So I'm here to tell you about two very crucial things that have helped me and what I see other people using when they're having effective communications when the stakes are high. Hi, my name is Dr. Elsie Koh. I'm the leader and founder of Lead Physician, the online leadership program for physicians by physicians. And I'm here to tell you what I've learned through trial and error and let me tell you, failures. Okay. So, number one, to make crucial conversations effective, number one is to play it safe. And what does that mean? That means if you know that you're going to go into a conversation that's going to be heated, you know that that personality of the person you're going to speak to is going to pull your triggers. You need to be prepared before that conversation. Now, there are times that you're going to have conversations where you're not going to be prepared and it's going to be on the fly. But by practicing, you're going to be ready for those situations. So be prepared before you go in so you have a safe conversation with that person. So the way you can do that is you can try to really think about what do you want out of this conversation? What is it that you want from this relationship? If you have an employee who you've been talking to, for instance, about doing a project and it hasn't been done yet and you've told them 5 times, inside you're going to want to you're thinking, "Oh my god, this person is so freaking lazy. I don't even want to deal with this person anymore. I don't understand what the problem is. I've told him so many times and he's not listening. Obviously, he's lazy. He doesn't even want to maybe stay in this organization. Maybe I should fire him." So all these thoughts go in our head, and if we don't get a grip on what we're trying to accomplish, we're going to go into that conversation with all these thoughts that it's going to taint our conversation, our words, and the way we're acting. So if we go into the conversation thinking, you know what, this employee has been with us for the last 5 years. I know that this person has produced the A, B, and C. And I do want to keep this person in the organization. It's going to cost me a lot if I have to turn it around. So I would like my goal is to keep this employee within the organization. My goal is to find a way to work with this employee to get it done because it's not happening. And maybe I don't know exactly what's going on with this person. Maybe there is a side that I'm not seeing. So if you go in, if you just flip the switch and change your mindset going into the conversation, you're going to play it safe and you're going to be able to start with the facts and talk to that person as if you're starting off neutral. There's no judgment. It's all about discernment, not judgment, and saying, "You know what, John? I want to talk to you today. I've spoken to you about 5 times about doing this project and completing it by this date, and it hasn't happened. Period." Right there, you've already set the tone that you're neutral. You're not putting any judgment. You're just laying down the facts, and that person can then that person's going to come with all of their perceptions and judgments, and yeah, they might come back to you with something, but you're going to be ready by starting off with the conversation being neutral. You're starting off in a great way. You're setting the tone for this conversation. If you set it up with judgment, it's already going to fail, or it's not going to work. Okay? So that's number 1, playing it safe and then allowing that person to say their story. Okay, their perspective of what's going on. Remember, a lot of our thoughts are not facts, but we think they're facts. We create the story behind the facts. So, speaking in a way and how you speak really matters to keep the conversation safe, to keep the conversation going. So you know what's going on with that person, and you are able to listen to what it is that person's going to say. And that person might say, you know what? I've been trying to do this, but I don't have the help that I need. And I have 10 different projects that I'm working for this person, that person, the other, and I haven't been able to get to it. I really want to, and then you're able to hear, and that person can voice the concerns that they have that they wouldn't have told you otherwise if you were attacking them. Okay? So that's number 1, and that's really helped me a lot to start with the facts. Number 2 is state the common goal. What is the common goal? What's the mutual purpose here? And sometimes when you're going into the conversation, you might not know what that common goal is, but you could start with the mission and vision of the organization. So you could say, you know what, John, you and I are here because we both want this company to succeed. We both want to have this vision and mission of being able to provide exceptional care for our patients. And so what I want to talk to you about is how can we do this together? Now, if you dig deeper into the conversation, sometimes you can find that mutual purpose. And maybe it's a little bit more specific than that. And that would be great because if you feel like the conversation is not going in the right direction, you feel some emotional stirrings that going on in your own brain, and you feel it in your heart that you're not feeling comfortable, and you can see that that person's not feeling comfortable. Always go back to that mutual purpose and say, you know what, I want to step back a little bit. um I think we need to find common ground here. You and I both want this to work. You and I both know that you've done a great job in this organization, and I've appreciated everything that you've done the last 5 years. And I know that you're the type of person who normally would have this done by such and such time, and it hasn't happened. So how can we make this happen? And be very curious and be very attentive to what that person has to say. Because sometimes there's something that person's going to tell you that you haven't thought of before. And together you can come up with a solution. So those are the two things that I wanted to share with you today on this quick podcast. It's making it safe, and state the common goal, find the mutual purpose. I want to let you know that I am going to give a free webinar and really dive deeper into what it is that how you can make these conversations easier. What are the some communication tools that you can use if it's hard for you to do these things. If it's hard for you to do these things, if you have tools in your tool belt and you come across these conversations, you can automatically think, okay, what can I do? How can I make this happen? How can I make it safe? How can I find the mutual purpose? Come and listen for this quick webinar that I'm going to be giving on this Tuesday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And you can sign up by going here. And I will post this. If you look at the post, it states on there, leadphysician.org/navigate difficult conversations, and register there. And I'm going to give you a little bit more deeper than what I can give you right now. And I also, if you are a physician interested in leadership training, we are going to start another cohort starting January 10. So if you're interested, come and listen because I'll tell you a little bit more about how to sign up and what that's all about. And you can also go to our website. Also, I am interspersing some tips and tricks on leadership along with these interviews. So if you're interested in being interviewed and you have something to teach physicians and healthcare workers out there on leadership, please email me at info@drelsiekoh.com. I love, love, love learning from you out there, people who are exceptional in leadership. I think, more than the books that I read, the programs that I go to, I learn so much from the people I meet. And it's amazing that we can meet each other on social media. So thank you for that. Please like or comment. If you're interested in hearing more about these things, please comment and like this and share it with your friends. I would really appreciate it. And let's make healthcare better for everyone. Thank you, everybody, and have a great Sunday. I love being here on here. This has definitely been outside my comfort zone, but I've learned a lot. And it's amazing how what leadership skills allows you to do, and you can really expand your own horizons by being a great leader and becoming part of the healthcare organization instead of a bystander, okay? All right.